Hello Aquarius, welcome to She-ruhz Tarot. Today's read's a general, well, it's actually a spirit-led message with no intentions placed upon the card. Still a overall general message for anybody that has Aquarius anywhere in their chart, but it is a spirit-led message to where whatever spirit feels is necessary to bring forward as far as messages go, that is where we sit. So with any and all spirit-led message, please keep in mind that it can be a message regarding the past that Spirit wishes for you to look at, learn from, and possibly prevent from occurring again. Something that's currently happening to give you some guidance and help you get through, or it's something to come to give you some forewarning so you can be aware of it on its way. If it's in regards to an individual that you're interacting with, the message can be directed to them about you. It can be directed to you about them. So that's where your discernment comes in, and you listen to the message and apply where appropriate. I do ask through any and all messages, whether it be past, present, to come, or an individual, you do not force any of this message to fit your situation, but to treat this message like a book that you were to open up and read from the very front cover to the very back, because that's where we're sitting. This is going to be a Celtic read via Spirit's instructions, not my Celtic, that's a mini, but a full-blown Celtic. So we start with the very beginning here of what happened in the past, and we read forward all the way to how everything's affecting, get to the challenges and obstacles and what the outcome will be. So we read all the way through to find out what comes out at the end. If it does not match up with something that's happened in the past, as you know, time progresses, if it does not match up with something currently happening, for those of you that this is a to come, I can only encourage you to hang in there and take note of the message, okay? As well as if it's an individual that you're interacting with, it should also click as you progress along. So if you don't feel like this is your message, you don't relate to it, you just don't feel comfortable with it, then most definitely I encourage you to go observe your other natal chart zodiacs. But I do ask you allow your intuition to guide you in that. So whatever you feel most drawn towards, please pay attention to that and take note. And if you feel drawn to more than one message, Spirit may have more than one message for you. No big deal. And it's actually kind of a good thing. So, one more final statement. With any and all Spirit-led messages, please keep in mind that it is forever and always up to you whether you choose to take in this message or disregard it. Always and forever completely up to you, okay? So as far as I can think of, that is everything I needed to mention. I would like to ask Spirit to come forward and assist Aquarius in opening their eyes to see, ears to hear, heart to feel, and intuition to discern the message that they are about to receive. All right, so shall we begin and find out what messages Spirit has for you, Aquarius, okay? What messages do you have for Aquarius, please, Spirit? Any messages for Aquarius, please? So, like I said, we're doing a Celtic, and what we'll do is we'll do a review of the cards as they fall. And then we will do some clarification of anything that needs to be clarified. And from there, then we will head towards what messages or guidance Spirit may have for you. Okay? Whoa. All right. Let's have a look and see what we got here. So this is your crossing. This is recent past. This is your thoughts, foundation. This is, I like to refer to it as yesterday, today, and tomorrow, okay? And then we have how you're affecting the situation. Well, maybe not. I thought that one was going to jump out, but I guess not. There we go. Okay. How you are affecting it. Nice. Building something new and stable. That's awesome. Building on a solid foundation. Okay. Let's move. And the next one, okay, obviously, this is how the external, the universe, the other individual outside is affecting the situation, which will also affect you. And then we're coming up on challenges and obstacles. Okay, speaking of truth, gaining full clarity of the situation, and then we have the outcome. Now, being passionate about a situation and moving swiftly towards it. And here we have the bottom of the deck, making a decision about which path to go down and heading towards it. Evaluating whether or not it's worth your time to be happy and gain some clarity on what's best and what's not best for your life. There's been past hurts, and you're focusing on, nurturing something new, possibly with some children, trying to start a new life, possibly. And so you had to figure out what you needed to do in order to move forward to a stable life. Okay? All right, let's have a look here. So, the current circumstance, we have the Page of Swords in reverse. So, there's some backbiting, some sniping, keeping to ourselves, not speaking a truth, not seeing things for what they are. The crossing is, choosing which path to go down, and it's a pretty hard path to choose. You're wrestling with yourself over which path to go down, which we had, the Two of Wands here. A decision needs to be made. Which path do I go down? So in the recent past, we have the Knight of Swords. So we came rushing in and spoke our truth, right? Or an individual came rushing in and spoke their truth. And so we just kind of sniped. So our thoughts are, I need to make a decision about this situation. Pure and simple. And I need to not back down, but I need to make a decision. Then your support, your foundation is, kind of dangling your toes. Is this going to work? You're putting out your feelers. Will this work? Will I be able to make this work? Is this going to work out? If I do it this way. If I don't do it this way, will it work out this way? Okay? So the tomorrow outcome is an exciting new beginning, an exciting new path, something that will get you going and get you excited, okay? Now, here we have how you're affecting it. You're building something new. How the external is affecting it is how the external is affecting the situation, and you is bringing joy, filling up a cup, making somebody happy, possibly having another opportunity or another chance, but for all in all, just making oneself very happy and finding what makes you happy. And then the challenges and obstacles is speaking our truth and realizing what needs to be done. And then here we have the outcome, which is the Knight of Wands. Like I said at the very beginning, is moving swiftly and passionately forward towards your goal, towards what you want, being eager and excited about it, and moving swiftly in there. Well, let's do some clarification and see if we can find out some things here. First of all, let's find out about this Chariot. Actually, let's just go to the past and let's go look at the Knight of Swords. Please clarify the Knight of Swords for Aquarius. Please clarify the Knight of Swords for Aquarius. Oh boy, we got a lot to say. Okay. So the Knight of Swords is clarified by we were trying to find balance, trying to keep somebody from feeling left out and disregarded, and trying to do what's right. So we made a plan to make a peace offering, okay, towards a partner. Let's start new, let's start fresh, let's lay a foundation. Page of Cups. Okay, so let's go to the Page of Swords in reverse with the Chariot, please. Page of Swords in reverse with the Chariot, please. Somebody got backbiting. Thank you. Okay, so we have, okay, Six of Cups in reverse with the Three of Cups. Okay, so definitely not somebody that is adored, okay? It's not somebody that's very close. You haven't known this person for very long. They are in your community, but, you know, 3 to 6 months maybe you've known them. Left the past behind, but got a little confused in which direction to go, so you had to take some time to think about it and find some balance. Okay, so there was definitely some disturbance regarding this, possibly because, you know, there was some untruths being said, they were withholding speaking, or, you know, things just weren't being shared, and if they were kind of questionable whether or not it was truthful or not. So, you know, where do I go from here? So please clarify. We're going to go to your thoughts. Please clarify Judgment for Aquarius. Thank you. Trying to avoid a tower by making a decision. I'm hearing that you actually offered another opportunity, which is this. You gave another chance to avoid this tower. So please clarify the Page of Cups. You're trying to feel them out, feel out this relationship, this interaction. Please clarify the Ace of Wands. Please clarify the Ace of Wands. Nine of Wands. Curious. Ace of Wands and, ooh, pregnancy, possibly. Keep pushing through because of a possible pregnancy that's occurred. So you didn't want to give up, even though you haven't known them for very long. So trying to offer a chance. Can we work this out? Can we make it work? Can we build something on it? You know, taking some time to look at the whole picture and leave all the garbage behind, leave the past behind. But you're not really able to see how to move steadily toward a commitment. Please clarify Ace of Cups, how they are affecting the situation. Please clarify Ace of Cups. Ooh. Four Swords and the Devil. It could be an earth element, per se, Capricorn, that you're dealing with. There's an exciting new path. You know, we're not really thinking things through in regards to our happiness. We're just taking a chance. And you're trying to work through this, but you can't figure out how to build on this. So, shy of actually having the Emperor in here and the King of Wands of taking things in your own hands. It kind of looks like you're going there. Taking matters in your own hands. Clarify the Ace of Swords for challenges and obstacles, please. Speaking your truth. I can see where that's going with that. I can see exactly where it's headed with this. So we have, yep, feeling the world. Yeah. In order to fulfill your wishes, you've got to speak your truth so that you can attain that happiness, so you can overcome these obstacles that are here, which is the Ten of Wands on your back, so you can then so speaking your truth, getting it off your chest, or per se off your back, is definitely an obstacle for you so that you can attain your happiness, right? Attain your wish. For me, this is you, Aquarius, but the star is actually happiness. For me, a lot of people, the sun is supposed to be the happiness, but I don't really see the sun as happiness. I see it as the sun shining on you, bringing clarity and making you feel warm, but this is happiness, you know, being successful and feeling lightened, right? So let's get to the Knight of Wands here. Please clarify the Knight of Wands for Aquarius. Please clarify the Knight of Wands. Definitely got a path that you've got to choose, and it's a hard one for you. Be very careful with your decision. Do not jump. I was just told folly. If you jump into it, it will lead to folly. Weigh out your options and be very, very careful. Move very steadily towards what you need to do, because there are some things you don't see. And they manifesting this love, and it could very well be a fire element, or somebody that's, you know, they're in and out of your life, very passionate kind of individual, promising love, right? Promising all these good things. And for some of you, it may have led to becoming pregnant, or you already have a child that you're trying to nurture and raise. But and it may be, you know, a child in regards to this situation, but it's saying here you haven't really known this person for very long, or this individual, and also it can be referencing to this child that is not around yet, but it will be a celebratory situation as long as you know, don't give up, and allow yourself to be distracted, but, you know, speak your truth and you know, move forward with what you feel is best, but be very careful in that and don't jump into it. You know, look at all the different options, because somebody may waylay with a bunch of promises. And I was just told broken promises. Let's see about what Spirit has to say for you here, as far as guidance or messages. Any further guidance or messages for you, Aquarius? The Fool in reverse. If you ignore your inner being, your inner person, if you don't listen to your intuition, this can lead to folly. There's that word. There's that folly word again. Build your own. Build on your own. Have a new beginning, a new solid beginning. You'll have victory then. There will be sleepless nights, there will be stressful nights, but behind that will come to an end. You know, sometimes we don't see the best things behind that curtain, but it will lead to some serious challenges, some difficult roads that you're going to have to choose, some different paths that are challenging, that it does lead you to where you're supposed to be. So listen to your intuition. Don't jump on things. Be very careful in your next step. And be sure that that is what you truly want. Because there may very well be more than just you to think of in regards to this for some of you. Okay, so with all that being said, let's have a look about the energies that are in here for you, huh? We do have you yourself has made an appearance, obviously. Taurus, Libra, Capricorn, like I said earlier, Scorpio. Who else was in here? Cancer. And I know I've already said Libra, so there we go. Those are the major arcanas that have made an appearance on the table. All right, guys. May this have helped you. We got that Ace of Pentacles out like crazy. Look at that. Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles made an appearance in here. Yeah. You building something solid and new. All right, guys. With that all being said, I look forward to your next read to find out what Spirit has to bring forward as far as messages and guidance go. And until then, may all your choices and decisions be very, very blessed.